Dollar index, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, as we can see, the price drop, and if we compare this one, we will have a divergence here and here if we refer to the MACD. Okay, just I'm highlighting this one as information. And now what's the next, whether we should look for the uptrend or up move on down. Okay, first of all, traders, they can refer to my previous analysis. Last video, because we describe why we are more interested in the down and how we can look for buy. Okay, anyway, now for me, mostly I'm looking into this, whether I can get the sell from this or not. That's mean, now if we get any sell from this, it depends whether by having entry or getting a trade setup based on lower time frame. I don't think we can get the trade setup because we consider this one as a flag. Okay, that's mean we're looking for the sell, and if we get any sell when the price comes to start to this level, we start to manage it, and we expect the price come to near to this trend line. Then from there we see whether this trend line can break and continue or not. Later I will explain based on 4 hour chart why. That's mean now we want to see whether this is the, can we get any sell from this or not. Okay, if this one continue a bit more higher, then still we consider this one as a correction. Then any trade set up within this based on lower time frame, we can look for it. But it doesn't mean the price cannot reverse from here. Maybe we will have this too as a 1 2 for the next move up, but I don't think so we can really get a good trade setup because we need at least a correction. Okay, anyway, if anyone will trade, they get the trade setup within this range based on lower time frame. When the price come to here, they should start to manage. For me personally, if I get the sell, I will be more interested in the sell. Even if you refer to the daily later, I will explain. Okay, now the only times I will look for buy if I get any correction similar to any of this, or I get the correction here. At least we see the correction. Then we change, we look for buy. Okay, but right now we don't have any correction. The only thing is this is a flag for the sell, or can we expect to get the similar to what I draw here? How big is it be? We are not sure. Okay, in this case, if we move to daily chart, we explained in my last video that may the price can start the up move from here, may the price can come to this level and can reverse. Okay, we need to make a decision, but we prefer if the price come here, but it doesn't mean the price cannot continue from here. Okay, now we're looking at this based on forward chart. If we refer, I mentioned that based on forward chart. Okay, the way we're looking at this correction is right now, this is the only correction. Okay, in relative to this and this. Okay, now we need to know this is the only correction, and if this is the only move, we can expect the reversal, or we can expect to have a bigger correction here. That means still we are within bigger correction before we start the next move up. Or even based on the first option, maybe this is the start of the move. Okay, but still we can expect the price can come to this, because still we're expecting that we will get the bigger correction. All right, whether we get or not, we need to see what we will be here. If you want to buy, we need to look for this correction based on forward chart. Okay, before we look for buy. But right now, based on forward chart, we don't have any trade set up. And 1 hour chart, just now explain. Buying within this range, unless traders, they trade based on lower time frame. But based on 1 hour chart, we don't have any trade set up unless we get a correction. But now the only thing is, if we get any sell from here, we are more interested, and at least when the price come to this level, we start to manage. And why? Because we want to see whether this is the one can continue or not. If we go to forward chart again, because if we get the sell, the price can contest this line, and if break, this is the 1 2 3, this is the only move in relative to this, and this is the one is going to test this low again. Anyway, we just follow the chart and see how we can trade it. If we see any trade setup, I will share on YouTube. And if the price continue to move higher, I don't think we are more really interested to buy, and mostly we don't get the sell in that case. Anyway, we just follow the chart and see how we can trade things.